Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Ashen Blue Lion Wolves. In the last part, we did a paralogue, and in this one, we'll be doing another paralogue. This one, Falling Short of Heaven. In order to get this paralogue done, you need to have either Ashe or Catherine in your party, and both of them will be on the map even if you haven't recruited both of them. So, it's a pretty easy one to get.
There you are. I have a request for you.
A request?
It has to do with that plot to assassinate Lady Rhea. The bishop leading the Western Church was somehow involved. And speaking of the Western Church, there was also that incident in which one of the more extreme factions tried to occupy sacred land. Enough is enough. So now the Knights of Seiros have been tasked with putting the bishop down. I thought you and your students could come with...
Why would you want us to help? Or why for such an important mission?
Because you wield the Sword of the Creator. Lady Rhea is going to personally execute the bishop. I have been appointed as her guard. I want your help protecting her. So, what do you say? Will you come?
Excuse me. I'd like to come along.
Ashe, you were listening in? It's not up to you whether you can come along.
Please, this is important to me.
Your adoptive father, Lord Lonato, had connections to the Western Church. I understand that you want answers. But our objective is to punish, not to investigate. We can't let you jeopardize the mission.
I won't get in the way. I promise.
What do you say, Professor? Keep in mind, we would be bringing the whole class, not just Ashe.
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Thank you so much.
I mean...
Okay, I guess it's fine. Get ready then.
Yeah, it might be a bit difficult since Ashe hasn't been getting as much love and attention as the other students in the class, but it shouldn't be too hard to keep him safe too. And he's not as weak as some other students, so he might be able to even pull his own weight, as shocking as that might be. But yeah, this is an easy paralogue to unlock because since you only need either Ashe or Catherine in your group, there's pretty much almost, you can get it on most routes. The only exception is that the Beagles or Black Eagles, they might have a bit of difficulty unlocking this chapter compared to the Golden Deer, because Catherine can't be recruited as quickly into the Beagles as she can into the Golden Deer or the Blue Lions. And then, of course, the Blue Lions don't have to worry about recruiting her at all because you get Ashe automatically. But yeah, if you want to do this on the Beagles, you'll have to recruit Ashe, and it is definitely a worthwhile paralogue to do. You get some very nifty rewards. One in particular stands out. But anyway, since this is a foggy map, let's go ahead and give everyone torches. Torches are always good. And you know what? That might take a little bit. So I think I'll go ahead and cut the battle preparations out. I'll see you guys when the map starts.
There she is, a sneaky little witch, trying to pass herself off as the goddess's envoy. Archbishop Rhea, I'll bring judgment upon you in the goddess's stead.
They're using the fog as cover to ambush us. What a cheap ploy.
It won't do any good to get annoyed, Catherine. That voice. We are up against a faction of bishops.
They've shown themselves at least, so we won't have to go to the trouble of finding them. All right, you got a death wish? Come at me! You really want to fight against Thunder, Catherine? Please, Professor, don't let Lady Rhea get hurt. Our mission isn't just to wipe out all the enemies, but also to protect Lady Rhea. Ready?
Yeah, so we just need to keep protecting Rhea for
Stay
10
focused.
turns, but we also win if we kill every last one of them. So, either way, we win. Anyway, Rhea isn't as defenseless as she would appear based on, the objective of protect her, but, I would highly recommend not letting Rhea get attacked anyway, because, Catherine will make a comment about it every time it happens. So, better to just avoid that whole sticky mess.
Here we go.
Anyway, for this map, there are going to be,
Sally forth.
specific enemy bishops, or rather, dark bishops, in a few locations on the map. So, once you wipe out those specific bishops, enemy reinforcements will stop showing up. And then from there, it should be easier. I highly, highly, highly recommend having a flyer for this map, because as you can see, there's a bishop over here, and this bishop causes Pegasus Knights to spawn. And unlike in Fire Emblem 7, they are very deadly, because for some odd reason, enemy Pegasus Knights are an exclusive class that is,
It seems that taking out the priest has stopped the reinforcements coming over here. We should be able to stop the reinforcements coming from the other side by taking care of the other priest.
yeah, in this game, enemy Pegasus Knights are an advanced class rather than an intermediate one like they are for the player. So, as an advanced class, enemy Pegasus Knights learn,
I'll give it my all.
or have Lance Fair equipped. So they deal a lot more damage, they deal more damage than they normally would, and unlike in a lot of the Game Boy Advance games, they don't get weighed down. Oh boy, this might be bad for Happy. This might be very bad for Happy. She's so slow. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this place lit up. And Catherine's here too.
Crush them all.
She'll be, since I didn't recruit her, she's just got generic level and stuff, but she's probably, if you're on the Golden Deer, she's probably going to be your ticket into this chapter. And on the Beagles, it's nice for them to taunt you with her, since you otherwise will have a tough time recruiting her. Honestly, it's even possible to not get Catherine at all on the Beagles. Oh, you poor, poor fool, attacking a net with magic.
It changed for the better.
I'm not too sure if I already pointed this out, but Dark Flyer as a class gets the skill Transmute. Every time they get hit with magic on the enemy phase, they get a buff. That lasts through the next turn. Anyway, you may have also noticed that I gave the secret transport core to Annette. She is going to be my stride bot.
Over already.
Because it might not be such a good idea to have Annette on stride duty, though, since she's also the rally bot, and so I have to choose between rallying or striding with her, when if I gave the stride battalion to someone else, I could do both on the first turn. It's not that big a deal, I suppose. Anyway, this is another one of the bishops. No, he's just a regular bishop. I thought he was a dark bishop. I guess only the boss is a dark bishop, though.
Now that feels good.
Yeah, Yuri, you better enjoy it while you can. This will be
They will not be able to send any more troops now. Let us sweep up the stragglers.
Good work, Lady Rhea. Let's round them up and cut them down.
Rhea has done nothing but stand there, Catherine. Alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and heal up Ingrid. Although I think Yuri kind of needs healing too. Oh, right, I guess I was thinking I should probably stay close to Rhea, since there are so many paladins here. But I think we can mop them all up. It all depends on what Happy can do.
I'm starting to see results.
Happy should be able to take out one of them. But that just means we have one more. Aha!
Over already?
Never forget about Ingrid. That is why flying is best waifu. Alright, and then Dimitri. Oh hey, we can actually use Nosferatu.
Who's next?
I love the way War Monk casts spells, but it is a horrible class to go into if you want someone to be a pure mage. Which is such a shame, because it's just so satisfying to use. Anyway, I only need a spell with one more might, so Banshee will do.
That's what you get.
Aw, yeah. Anyway, be wary of the upper left corner. I think that's northwest. In the northwest, assassins start to spawn, and assassins can be very bad. It's probably just going to be piling on redundancies here, but enemy assassins often have a lot of speed. And a lot of speed is very, very bad to deal with for the player. They'll often be able to double your more frailer units, who would otherwise rely on their ability to not get doubled to survive, and then they can also double your more tankier units and probably deal some good damage too, since assassins have sword fare. I mean, assassins also get a little bit of a boost to bow experience, but they are better off. They are better off using swords since they have sword fare. Anyway, 9 more turns remaining. It's part of the reason why I'd actually recommend Boyleth as an assassin. He gets the Sword of the Creator is the only sword that isn't locked to run range that works off the physical attack stat. The other long range sword, the Levin sword, that works off your magic stat. So it can be a bit trickier for swordsmen to have a higher magic stat, or high enough to make good use of the Levin sword. Not impossible, but trickier. Oh look, there's one of them now. Let's kill him. Good job, Constance.
A grand skirmish.
And there's one of the bishops now. Is it me or is he a dark bishop? It's tough to tell. Alright, Yuri, go in for the kill. But that said, I can't help but use
Did I distract you?
use bows on assassins, because the way they use swords is just so stupid. I mean, just look at that. So stupid. It's a sword, not an ice pick. Hold it properly. Alright. And there's the bishop over there. Now let's get Happy a bit closer so that way we can see him. And then we punch him with Dimitri. Aw, yeah.
Will suffer the punishment of the goddess.
Oh, believe me. I will know who gets to suffer the punishment of the goddess.
You sully the name of the goddess.
You are the apostates. The goddess is with me.
I guess that's a spoiler, but I don't know. We have at this point learned that Sothis is the name of the goddess, and it's also the name of the little girl living in Violet's head. So it could be that the Sothis in Violet's head is the goddess, but we have no confirmation on that. So, best just to keep it as speculation for now. Yeah, this map gets a bit trickier if Ashe isn't recruited. Oh boy, that's an assassin over there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, let's see if we can do this. Oh, good. Constance was fast enough. It's a good thing I rallied her. Alright, well, just one more to kill. Let's go ahead and... who do we kill her with? Or kill him with? Well... we do need to heal, so healing is always good. And then... can't really get anyone close enough, and Annette's a bit out of the way, so she can't stride, so let's just finger bang him to death.
As expected.
Aw, yeah.
Goddess, have mercy. Forgive them their sins, and save their souls.
It would have been better if we'd captured the bishop, but they didn't make it easy for us. What now, Lady Rhea?
We must go to the headquarters of the Western Church. Perhaps there is still someone there who knows what has transpired.
Let us help too. It may not be much, but we'll do whatever we can.
I am sure you will be a great help. I am glad to have you by my side.
Yay! So we got Shoes of the Wind, which are basically boots by another name. They'll boost the movement speed of someone. Not the movement speed, the amount of movement someone gets in. Why am I having trouble saying this? They'll boost someone's movement by I think it's 1 point, maybe 2. Let's see.
Thanks, Professor. I really appreciated your help with the investigation. That's it for today. Head back to Garreg Mach. The church will have to choose a new bishop and do whatever else is necessary to rebuild the Western Church. Lady Rhea is grateful to all of you. She said she would send along a reward. You should feel very proud. Receiving a gift directly from Lady Rhea is exceedingly rare. Still, that was a real mess, huh? For them to come out and charge us so boldly.
I'm glad we made it out.
As am I. We kept Lady Rhea safe, thanks to you. Hey, where did Ashe go? I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh, you know, he just runs off. I have no idea. He couldn't still be back there, could he?
That may be it. I hope he's not getting in the way. There you are, Ashe. We were just talking about... Why the brooding expression? Hey, what's that bundle of papers in your hand?
This was given to me. It has to do with my family.
Given to you? Is it about Lord Lonato?
I haven't finished reading it all yet. But I think it might offer some clues about something I need to know. Professor, Catherine, thank you for letting me come with you on this mission. I'd better get ready to go.
It's a little painful to watch. I do hope that those papers, whatever they are, will help him get over his past. I suppose it's time for us to start heading back to the monastery.
Yeah, it is. Sadly, we don't really get much of a follow-up on what Ashe learned about Lonato or resolving his daddy issues, or rather, the issues he's having because of his daddy. I don't know if there's really a difference. But yeah, anyway, it's pretty sad that we don't get a full resolution to Ashe's story, but at least there's what we've got. You know, that's still a problem, though. Anyway, I'm going to leave this instruction bit in, because this week is also when we get to do the White Heron Cup. And I couldn't think of a more natural way to keep it in, so I'm just going to show you my instructing process. And then we'll go from there. So usually what I do with the instruction points is I tend to put them into areas that I'm working on that the character has almost but not quite leveled up in. So for example, with Balthus here, I'd put the points into Brawling since he's it's the closest he's got to since it was the closest skill he's working on to leveling up. I know his Reason Magic was closer, but I'm not really working on it. I just did it to unlock his budding talent, and then I forgot that I don't even have that on screen, so it was kind of pointless.
I could do it. My efforts bear.
Yay, level up.
All that studying has paid dividend.
Alright, and then let's go ahead and I guess put points into Reason.
You see.
Yeah, Constance's faith is worth investing in. She learns Rescue. She doesn't need as much as Happy, but believe me, she wants it. Anyway, let's go ahead and...
Would you look at that? I'm getting the hang of this.
Wait, why do I have her working on faith and writing? I'm not going to be... Well, she's already a Valkyrie, and it's not like I'm going to be turning her into a Dark Knight or, heaven forbid, Holy Knight. So I should probably should have changed up Happy's
like
goals.
Looks like I did. I'm certain I've improved.
Yay, more authority never hurt.
That was... I'm certain...
And then Ingrid does need to have a C rank in swords to become a Falcon Knight, and I definitely want her to be one. Alright, I don't really care about the rest of these schmucks, but I may as well invest in them.
Am I starting to master this?
Yes, you are, Ashe. Alright, and he does need that Lance rank. Why am I not putting points into his Lance rank? He's going to need it to become a Wyvern Lord. At least a C. Well, I mean, he needs a C to ace the exam, but you can cheese things. Alright, Anna. Why not? Here, more writing.
I could do this. Feels pretty... Ooh! I get it!
Yay!
I'm gonna be the wealthiest merchant ever!
Pass is a really handy skill. I am so sad that she can't unlock Dancer, though, because the only other characters who get Pass are Bernadetta and Claude. And while Bernadetta and Claude, they have other things they can do besides dancing that they can pull off pretty well. So they might not be your immediate choice for dancing, but Pass makes them worthwhile for dancing. Alright, so does everyone have the thingamadoodads that I want them to have? Let's see. Yeah, Yuri, let's change your focus to, swords. I think swords. I don't remember. Oh, wait, no. Authority and writing. Oh, yeah, this was where I learned that, or this was where it finally dawned on me that I should be training up my dancer's writing ability, so that way, once he gets up high enough with it, he'll learn movement +1. It's pretty much a free movement boost, unlike the Shoes of the Wind. You don't have to... It's not mutually exclusive to anyone, so it's very worthwhile to have... let's see. You want to focus on your bow skills to excel as a sniper? No, you're going to be a Wyvern Rider, Ashe. What are you talking about? Now's not a good time, Ashe. Anyway.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to... the Academy-wide dance competition! Welcome to the White Heron Cup! The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rongeld, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda!
Yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navrand! The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage? Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play? Very well. Begin! That's all, folks! Splendid! All three of you were fantastic! Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for... the Golden Deer House. I must say I was surprised by your inventive style.
I vote for the Blue Lion House. The way you carried yourself was striking.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner. And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House.
Not surprised.
Yay, we did it,
Once more,
yay!
please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
I think I accidentally skipped something there. Oh, well. But yeah, anyway, that was the White Heron Cup. Shamir, or rather, one of them is always programmed to pick someone who isn't in your house no matter what. You know, to try and make it seem tense.
Thank you.
Although, if that person ends up being...
I am here to report the results. We successfully finished everything. I am sorry to put you through the trouble.
But yeah, if it ends up being Eloise who picks a different class, then that sucks all the tension out anyway.
Making progress?
Yes, you
I
are.
suppose it's working.
But
I'm getting better at this.
anyway, I'll call that an episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.